4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The right one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Rings. Right.
Well, I'm glad you had a really good day yesterday, Ellie.
No, it was the best.
I'm sure his lawyer is starting to think her client is making this unwinnable for her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you're working against me.
Yes.
She's assured of income, I guess.
Yeah. Until it's over. Yeah. There's only, one thing I know that'll make a lawyer drop you in the middle. Like once they've already chosen to pick you as a client is if they figure out you're lying about something and are going to lie on the stand.
Oh, he lies anytime his mouth is open.
Right, but I mean, like if there's actual.
He's talking, he's lying.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like a lawyer ethically cannot know for an absolute fact that their client is lying and have them say so on the stand. It's like that because then the lawyer's complicit in the lie.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if someone can't say, I want to get this person for doing this to me. I know they didn't do it, but let's go after them anyway. Like, nope, you can't do that.
Mr. Mike, I'm gonna hand you work with Ellie.
Okay.
Harris and Allison to work on the good record notes.
Okay.
At least until other people do. So I don't know if anybody's mentioned to you, Allison, that at this point, this doesn't really matter anymore, right? You get paid. Just do what you do what you know. You don't have to follow these set exercises.
Okay.
Like when you're doing, defenses against common blocks. The blocks will be a little different, so your responses are going to be a little different. So, things like that.
Okay.
So,
For testing as well.
It's just anything that's a list, ignore the list and just freestyle.
as long as you end up taking the person out
Cool.
And you do, if it's a lop style, you do a lop style, you know, take them out. That's it. You know all the techniques. What I'm looking for now is how you can use it.
Yeah.
So it's very freeing. And I'm gonna take these in and gloat
Good.
and give them to Yolanda too. And I'll bring your glass right down. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Thank your mother.
I will. Like that one?
Chop those. Okay. The various I was wondering real quick if you might help me adjust something. There's something right here at the bottom end of the lower back, right about there, that is just, I feel it lock up a little bit whenever I arch my back. Alright, sit.
We get to watch.
This side?
Yeah, right side up a little higher. And the other thing was I've been finding that right side of my neck is just a little bit out of
I'm next.
Alright.
traffic for me.
Back. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I can risk.
What?
On your back.
Okay.
Zero people watching.
Right side. Lower.
Huh? 0 people. Oh.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, I didn't even know that was up there. I noticed training on Saturday was 10 minutes. I think he may have missed the memo. He originally thought he Saturday. Maybe.
What happened?
Oh, I was. Break holds on Saturday.
Yeah.
For intense.
Oh,
We got there though. Yeah.
The highway is open to
Crunch.
make
It's a
me a
blowing.
little dizzy.
Traffic's on.
I didn't adjust my neck. funny when you can feel it though.
Oh, wrong person.
Yeah. He's with himself. Yeah. Okay.
No, he's with Seymour.
Yeah, I mean, working on his own things.
What was that girl doing? Allison. Anybody know?
So what again?
Where's she?
She went
What was
outside.
up to?
She knew that. Probably got that one. Be my guess.
Good morning.
Hi, I was emptying my water. Are we going outside?
Whatever you want.
No, let's stay.
Just,
The chili.
lost you.
There was a bunch of buds still on there. Did you see them all?
Yes, yes.
So those should still, come
Yeah, I
up.
put a little bit of, plant food in it, in the water,
Good.
and they actually should bloom.
What about those trees?
Which ones?
Two little ones.
The pear trees? One's doing pretty well. I need to take the other one up and move it into the sun more. It's not getting enough sun.
All right.
So they'll be a little close whenever they get mature, but they'll also cross pollinate that way.
All right.
So, of the things on here,
The
what
pawpaw trees are,
what do you think?
they got two little leaves on them each.
All right.
I didn't see those last time.
Yeah, noticed it this morning.
I mean, I didn't see the pop-up trees at all. Where are they?
They're over, they're from the trash can.
Oh, okay.
I get to check, yeah. A little bit of a
I think
difference.
the intricate striking is definitely
Okay.
an area where I'm
That's
not,
nice, that's nice that you guys still just
Okay.
find
All
it.
Alright.
I'm, like, the extension.
Does that mean that people?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly that, yes.
Okay. Alright, so, we'll just start at the
Oh,
beginning.
Oh, no, that's good. Yeah, I have 10.
So the opponent is in the same stance, and entering the
Ten
striking
techniques in
one
one
is
partner.
just come in and punch in the head. Yeah.
They hit him now.
One
But-
before.
Maybe I'll give you this, just to, as we get started. You gotta give me a little bit of. Okay. Back up and do that with
It's
the
brush
finger
up
lunge.
once and you have to do small ones.
Good.
Not.
Then you've
Like
got,
this is,
now I can't really
well,
do this
I
because
like
it's
it
gonna,
10
well,
times.
it kind of work.
10 times.
So, on harmonious string and hit.
So you're 10,
Good. Try to do
5,
that
2,
again
1
with, but
techniques with a
not so
partner.
big on the time. Try to
At the end of
or
the
just
test.
one,
Oh.
more than one hit,
10
10 hits,
techniques on one
10
partner.
kicks, something like that.
So that's,
Just keep on going at them.
So you're gonna beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
all right.
They're not like coming in 10 different
Then you've got-
times.
One partner with,
time check it.
you'll defend yourself.
Bring it up. Do that 10 times.
For your time.
Okay, yeah, that's
Just,
something.
just
And then however many with
don't
two.
try to forward anywhere.
Okay.
You just contact.
So
and
do
then
one
hit it
technique,
together.
stop, they'll
Well,
separate.
it's, you know, if
Gorgeous.
you're a master at a one punch knockout, one thing is fine.
Yeah.
But generally, it's defend yourself and not, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta hit them several
Then
times.
you've got time cut across.
That was not it.
Yeah, that was more of a harmonious
Yeah.
string one. For this, all you're doing is connecting and then going through it. Yeah, you're, bouncing down.
This is still fairly relaxed. Slip past. Are you doing a slide past? Don't put any pressure.
Right.
Matter of fact, if you have to shift your shoulders, it'll help you.
Yeah. By bringing it this way, it's actually just increasing the chances of me tightening up and blocking the whole thing. So you just wanna, connect and go right through.
Good one. Okay, y'all ain't even started, it's already warming up.
Then you got, lead back fist to the hand, rear pin, and punch.
So on those, you gotta do whatever, 8 times 12 is 48.
Now, opponent is going to be left-handed.
One.
So
Yeah.
you do
But
pin and punch.
you don't stop it.
Try to come a little more across this way.
Right.
Not a grab,
Not a great, yeah.
a push.
Okay. I'm gonna touch you.
Then you shade it, so left hand. So instead of going straight in this way,
Pastor right
go
through.
right
I
across.
hope you was running.
Okay.
One of those, she wasn't gonna just be pushing her, it was gonna go down. That was the idea anyway.
Good. Now, try that one more time,
Yeah.
and, try to avoid hitting the shoulder. Because that's just gonna absorb some of your power.
All I was doing every, hitting this one out of the other way, so I could do the technique over here.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be this on.
I was.
Okay,
I was just
now
hitting
the
that one,
punch
trying to
hand
get it
really
in.
locks
So I
out.
Oh,
could do it.
right, left.
You did.
Just go up.
Good.
There you go.
Okay. Now, with
Wanna
your,
go right.
your,
Good.
doing this
Yeah,
pattern,
you're a little too
I want you to practice coming in and going and having a solid footwork for the strike,
Oh, yeah.
where your weight isn't leaning anywhere. And
I want
then,
to cross that line.
actually, here's a way to practice
Stop
it.
thinking clearly.
Do the technique, punching in,
Oh,
and then I want you to actually do a step shuffle backwards.
Okay.
If
What am
you,
I?
because you won't be able to do that if
If
it's
I
too
do
far
that
this
right
way.
foot clean.
Yeah, so lunge in, do the technique, and then do a step shuffle backwards. That'll help.
You got that one. Your technique, took the water. Right.
Right.
You're going
I-
here, you can.
Yeah.
I screwed it up again.
Thank you. But out of, a couple of years out of practice.
Good.
It's fine.
Step with the back.
I wish I had eyes up on the
All
other
right,
day.
all right, should I do that?
I'm just
There you
gonna
Palm it,
Again.
smack your
as long as we're palming.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go right with it all?
Oh, I'm on the other
Okay,
side.
All right.
then you've
Try
got
that one again.
the wombat rear strike.
Crazy.
We won't pop rear strike?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Nope. I could have reached you.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. It's like, cause that's why I'm holding my hand like this, cause you wouldn't do
He's
this.
gonna get
for
eye
somebody who's
protection.
hands.
Everyone that works with me has to get eye protection.
So far, I've been all right, but they're getting niffier and niffier every shot.
He's been like going like this.
Now, you might turn that little fan towards it so that the heat goes from fogging up so much anyway.
Who else is punches out of the way?
Yeah.
Try getting me a little bit more hook with
Okay.
fingers. It's kind of
And-
feeling this energy a little bit more, which is gonna reduce kind of some of the snap.
Okay.
So if you try to get out a little bit further, and then use this, and use elbow like that down into your side. Pull it. Think of pulling a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that you're fond of walking around.
Yes.
There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
There's definitely
all
nothing wrong.
goodness is
But when you're here,
your
when
guts out
you've
is
got a
pushing it
vulnerable
this way
spot,
a little bit.
that's it.
Try to get it this way.
Especially on the two.
Better. And just a little bit faster, like
I
not
pulling
pulling on it. so
Right
hard,
there, the
'cause all you
concept,
need is a little pop.
you know how much that hurts.
It really hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt
Once
you
we get
forever.
back there and
Okay.
they're in a
Then
fight,
you've got
I'm gonna be flailing,
Lead
you
cock,
can
lead hook.
pause at all, you just
Right.
might get flat.
try to get the pop and the kick to be more together. Try it with no footwork.
Oh,
So
my
you're just gonna
goodness.
be good.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
All right, and that's them.
Oh,
Not bad.
okay, I can do this.
All right.
Now, that would hurt, what you just did, that
All
would
the
hurt,
leg traps.
so it's not going to be debilitating. So, if you're going to knee
Here
there,
you go, lower.
One.
Yeah.
There. Now two.
just come down to the side of his knee.
With
Right, this one.
yeah, you're a little too far away. So your whole foot, the inside of your
Other knee.
foot should be right up
Oh,
against.
yes, me.
Boom, right
Oh,
there.
yeah, I didn't think about that. Bam.
Yeah, see how that's gonna twist that sideways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And three. Try to get it in
Coming
one
outside.
second.
It's all right. You go inside next time.
Good, good, nice. That was pretty wide.
Yes.
That's all we were.
I know, I
And,
just.
quick
And then hit you not in the back of the head.
Correct.
I was anticipating.
Yeah, target areas.
Yeah.
And then we got
Boom! And then your other knee. Boom, there you go.
and then what?
Hit you not in the back of the head.
Whenever you're doing.
Back of my head is an
something,
event.
whenever you're in here and you go,
So,
boom,
no,
step
the
straight
main
down.
thing is you want to make sure you do that swing,
This.
and then the turning to come back and take advantage of whatever it is.
His
One,
knees
two
really
punch.
vulnerable.
Yeah, so you kick them
Oh.
to try. So the main thing is that this is a setup for a hit. So you want to practice it with the intent of, I do it and I immediately
Well, we
turn
do.
to attack whatever I just done.
Combination knees are.
Yeah.
Try doing it with the same leg.
Okay.
So you can swing it if you need to steady yourself, that's fine. But then just pick it up again and hit with the same leg. That way you don't have to turn
Okay.
to get there faster.
If I can get that one, coming down, yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Very nice.
Another one that's
I
worse
just figured out the inside.
is try kicking them on the inside of the knee
Oh, yeah.
instead
I
of the
might be doing
outside.
it right.
Because if I'm like this, this is much less
Like
stiff.
said.
We've lost one.
Oh,
We can tape it down.
I mean, that's.
We're never gonna-
It looks like there's even tape there for it.
Yeah, I mean, I like
It's a
the
little
texture.
Yeah.
Feeling,
Yeah, this part.
Right here.
Yeah.
Good example.
Under here.
Yep.
Okay, this will be the first one.
Oh, God. Oh, my face. Oh, it hurts. Oh, then what?
They've already taken it. So go ahead and go ahead and put it down. Just stick that one in there.
You're just gonna take over the top.
It's still a bit
Over the
out.
top of this one.
Good.
So it's like this one, yeah, you kick to the outside.
I think
It's like this is very, like I'm down on my knee, that's not good. But
It's just tongue straight.
still, you haven't necessarily caused anatomical damage unless I really slammed off the concrete. However, if you kick this side,
Oh,
you've got,
Knee
you've
and-
got, you've got potential dislocation going on with this, especially if you hit it fast. Because all of your body weight will be on the outside and snap this sideways. So that's one where if you come around, if you do
last
this,
couple of years, so
and
I
then you
mean,
come
like,
around to
you just like have it, just go
inside,
right to the eyeball.
that's when you fight is over if you hit that one.
Can we try that one more time? So I can
Yes.
see the angle on
Yeah.
that?
Now, dude. Yeah, but visualize.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Ellie, that's just a combination
Right,
kick.
I-
that we do.
toes.
A hook kick followed by the side kick.
So just go like this.
All right.
So that's one where you can slip that out and pop it right into it, and they are on the ground and probably hurting.
Sorry.
All right. So now we've
Okay,
got
that's where I used to apologize every time. I'm not saying.
2 takedowns with combat applications.
Nobody ever believed you anyway.
I know, that's not true. I'm like smiling, sorry. Sorry.
So you have to make me call out.
Oh, she making you call out?
But, no, I mean, not with leg trap, so you're going to,
Oh.
not necessarily with leg trap. You're going to attack me, and then with a joint lock, or a throw, or one of those sweeps, make me fall down. So you wanna make sure, you wanna make sure that, the person that you're doing this to has been sufficiently, knocked in the head that they can't resist. So you have, all of these you have to begin with, come in, hit them in the head real hard, maybe even multiple times, and then use them to make it fall.
Just in, yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah, for the, like,
Well,
show me a couple of the joint locks that you know. Just real quick.
Good too.
Remember the word wrist one?
But I see that.
Yeah, so this is where.
I really-
Nope, that's not it.
Other way,
This is.
is that one.
Oh.
Yeah. Try it,
So,
try
so
grab.
nobody is gonna let you just punch.
Yeah.
You gotta go, boom, and then,
Over here.
or traffic, hit them, and then
So yeah, get a hold of and control it while you're hitting it.
Didn't check.
That's right.
Nope. That didn't work either.
Take down. That's good.
What is it?
yeah, almost.
Yeah, the hand switch wasn't necessary.
So you gotta decide what you wanna do.
You had it going in the right direction.
And then,
Well, I guess I just can't.
Yeah,
hang out
Just
that
keep
long.
going.
Yeah.
twist that. Still trying to do it this way. One on each side.
What had happened there was you had it here and then you went
Hey, baby.
1 and 2 and 3.
Oh.
And so that's plenty of time for them to yank it. So
Yeah.
basically, once you have that, you can do the whole thing without,
Okay.
you can just yank them out. So,
Oh my God, that's it. That one's not as fast.
Yeah.
I just-
now, what I would say is the reason, well, yeah, and that's why that would be theoretically possible if you really knocked them silly. But since there's no pressure on the wrist, you're trying to then put pressure on the
Right.
entire shoulder,
Yeah.
which is a lot harder.
Yeah.
So that would be a throw or a lock, which you'd have to really muscle up in order to make it fall.
I don't think I'm gonna
So-
muscle anybody.
That wasn't
So
bad,
a foot lock,
Allison,
it requires a lot less
but
pressure.
you should have had so,
So what you want to
that
do
one leg
instead
across
is like,
both
you
of
can
these.
transfer this and then
so
just
that he could trip.
go up a little bit like that. Just slide it up. Once you got that,
But you
then
need to
just
make
bring
it
it around.
more, so.
Yeah, you think?
So,
Of course,
so
Okay,
right here,
so
so you
just
have
like
it
that.
in control, so you can grab it.
And
Put his
there
hand
you go.
on the back of this, and now you've got
I
it.
see. I see.
Okay.
What's the other one? That's the second one.
It's a very easy
So,
transition to just grab that and then move around.
No one over here.
Yeah.
All right. If they have a super
You
glue on
take
those.
it down.
you put a piece of tape over it.
Alright, so
Remember
that's
where
it,
it is.
we'll take out, so all joint locks are takedowns if you just push them
I
in the
thought it was
direction.
cold today.
Well, it was. So,
Oh, I look crazy.
just to make it simpler, try to turn with a lock and push down.
Okay. Okay. Sliding hot stuff.
Try going on the inside. Like turn your hand over, back.
Where's that piece?
Bam, and now we make you fall.
Okay.
And now you don't, there's multiple options from that angle, there's like 7. So, instead of just, let me show you them, get in there. Okay, you can do the sweep, you can also do a kick to the knee or the ankle. So
These are
just
Gotta
drop
do
it
that.
I can just-
like that, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
You can also, you can hit them in the face and then on the follow through, just come down like that and bring your weight down.
All right.
Oh,
Uh,
that was sucks.
and try to keep it with you. So,
Headbutt.
Good job.
you,
There's this sliding
Right.
glass.
you coming down that far, took away some of the pressure. So what I mean
I was trying to
is
keep it with me.
like this.
Oh,
So not like by continuing to go, it releases pressure.
gotcha.
But just bring your weight down while pressing
How's
your
your-
wrist like that.
So you good?
And
How
by
are you?
taking,
Not too
taking
shabby.
your arm and putting it down to your stomach level, that's gonna do it.
And you are?
Go to Hickory.
Haley? Good to meet you, Haley. There you go.
Okay.
Well, go ahead and get, ready and I'll pick them with you guys. Okay. There's one.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. Eyes are closed.
Don't know why I'm not going this kind of over today.
It's my favorite.
We're sort of driving me around.
No, it's not that, it's not, it feels from earlier.
Sliding hot sounds.
Okay. So now we've got, well, I know it's from the
This
stretcher.
is harmonious great.
That's on Tuesday night after I did it, my hands swelled
One
up.
of the-
Oh, no.
From, wrapping
Probably
it
a
in.
good idea.
Oh.
Hi, Barry. Hello.
How we got it?
Hey.
I was like, seriously.
I'm Allison. Hi. Okay.
All right, now we've got, let's see.
This six should be one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Now,
Wait.
you might want to
There's the one thing you wanna work on is don't hesitate to hit.
Do you want me to put
You're
on?
blocking and then a second, you're waiting a second before
The
you hit.
same rules apply. Is that, so control, some, get in.
See right there, you hesitate.
Yeah.
And
I
then.
gave up one time, I put it in the eyeball, and then later I decided, all right, I'll just get it.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just cutting right through
There's
it.
a little easier way.
Yeah,
That one would require a lot of muscling strike. So what's easier is you got that hand. So do that one again. Too big. Let me show you.
All the way back.
So I do this.
There,
That's-
Just do that. Keep this right here, and then just tear it down.
You
the
have,
floor.
yeah, it's here.
Yes.
Harris, were you here that night she did that to Whitney?
That's what I was just
That
telling
was
her,
hilarious.
because I just swept it over and said that was the hair
I feel
pull.
bad. Well,
You shouldn't feel,
I switched hands.
Yeah.
you shouldn't feel bad, but,
I don't.
but she should have felt better too.
I definitely don't feel bad because I told her it was half. She knew it was half.
Don't even,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
come up with it for me again. Yeah.
He comes in a gauntlet.
I almost switched hands again.
What do you think about this? It's like, if you have one lock right here and you want to do a joint lock, would you think better to use the same hand to reach up for the fingers to grab, or brace the wrist
Oh,
and come up?
So, boom, already done.
Right. I was meaning for a finger lock, if that's what you're going for. Would
Oh,
you
that's what she's going for?
Right. Yeah,
Well, in that case, no.
right.
You gotta reconnect.
Right. Yeah, don't
That's
reach
what you
up,
want to do.
don't reach up with the same hand.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah.
Grab the other together.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. Yes.
So then just grab the wrist and then.
Oh, that's why it's not bad when you would do it
Don't
when
put too
it's
much
string,
tension
when
to the
it's
wrist, what you're trying to do
like
is
a big one
dislocate.
like that.
Right.
That again.
In this particular case, bracing it on yourself is actually gonna lessen the pressure. Like to bend over like this. So actually just take their arm and pull it out.
That's
Just
just
go
good.
right in.
He's doing
I mean, obviously, it's too bad.
Hold wrist, break finger with this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, no,
Sit on the shoulder so it's his hands.
That's not.
Hold it.
You're saying, boom, boom.
Yes.
But you're saying we're better than that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
We're
You're going like this, all gentle. Hold it like a stick shift and then shift it to.
I even
Oh,
shift
yeah.
my drop gentle. I shift my drop gentle.
Yeah, you should, as you should, but we're just talking about grab it like this, like a joystick.
You're not trying to hurt me, but I do want you to go through the motions.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
See how I let
Well,
go?
no,
Are you
it's
doing
great.
today, right?
I don't
Because
want you to go.
a thumb and finger is, if they resist, it's gonna bend, right?
Yeah.
So just, solid grip, you can shift it.
Get it? Good grip up. Good grip.
Yeah.
All five on it.
6, 7,
One more time.
There you go.
It's a
But,
tiny thing, you push it away, and
But-
yeah, that's, you wanna keep the wrist still and break it and bend the finger. Yeah. If you move the arm away, then it just kind of does that.
Right.
Yeah.
solid?
Yes. Final thing. I'm going to do what some people do when they get hit in the face. There's multiple things that happen. Sometimes people go loose when they get hit in the face, sometimes people punch up. So I'm gonna give you the punch up version, and you're gonna have to get in there and get whatever you can get. Sometimes it's not gonna be the first finger, it's gonna be the thumb, it's
I know
gonna be
where your
something.
Tell you,
hand is,
the
so I know.
easiest one to
I
get.
guess where your hand is.
There you go. That brought me sideways, so that's good.
Now, when somebody punches me in the face,
Oh, God.
I go.
Yeah.
What?
And that's,
I've been hit a lot.
and that's,
Right.
and that's your opportunity to go right into those big angry eyes.
I've been hit a lot. I know how to go with the punch, and I know how it feels. It doesn't bother me, so I missed it. He walked on me, boom. You fucker.
And then afterwards, you'd ask me how I learned to do that. Because not too many people who know a wombat. I've always thought that if two JKD guys got in a real tussle, they would bam up against each other a few times, and then they'd have to stop and say, "Where'd you learn that?" And I think they just start like, "Wait." It's like, we can't be fighting. It's like, wait, that's your
plan.
I know him.
He's a dick. It's like, yeah. Let's go.
I kicked him out of class.
All right.
No, I was saying, it's like if you got in a fight with somebody and then found out that he had trained under Dale, yeah.
Like, let's start insulting him.
This is where she is.
And they might go, yeah.
She just keeps-
So he didn't show you this.
No,
Go inside, go inside.
Oh, yeah.
it's like the Wuxi finger blow.
That's how you do it.
Okay,
The only one out of Dill's class that could possibly do a one pop would be Tim.
yes,
Because I worked with Tim on doing some of those.
yeah, all right. But we both know that Tim probably would never get in a fight with anybody.
He's way too easy. He's a pretty easy going guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's finding the commonalities here.
My mind, I just did eight.
All right, good. Yep, and one to do. It's a long one.
Well, you got the 12s.
Yeah.
Kicking, punching.
Oh, sorry, English.
And Ellie, tests are in about 2 weeks. Well, about a week and a half. About a week. Not this coming Saturday, but the following.
Okay.
And same for you. Tests are at the end of the month.
I'm definitely not ready to be ready this month, but next month.
Good stuff.
You know how to do that? You know how to do that? You know how to do that?
I could almost do suit and towel completely without watching the video. All
Yeah, but it's a good thing you're not doing something down.
Right?
We don't even do selling down in Black Hawk
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
We don't do forms. We only do one hand on the other form we do.
All right, so, Ted, you two work together and we'll do the 12s.
All right.
So the only difference between you two is that you have to do 3 versions of it and you only have 3 minutes. So, you know what I'm talking about, right? That, like, he'll like, as an example, like, he'll throw a punch
Oh, yeah.
and
Big ol' haymaker, right as it.
you're still not scaring me. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that was an example of one. So is that he throw that again, throwing here into a we got out. So outside, this one, and then same thing. Inside, left hand.
Inside.
And that would be it for now.
That was
So-
inside.
So that's it. That's what you're about to do. You only have to worry about one.
And I
You know?
did inside.
Like have that's a question. For beginners, have we standardized which one of
Depends on if they're left handed or right.
is
It'll be-
outside
it'll-
generally?
Depends on if they're left handed or right. If they're right handed, it's gonna be a outside.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you just face both of you face this way so that your back is to the camera.
Inside.
Yeah. Work them into it. Okay. So we'll have you start with
Raise that lower hand.
You're a good guy.
Oh,
Don't lean back.
A little bit forward, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
We don't do a Wing Chun stance in here
Yeah.
because we get our footwork from fencing the boxing, right? So when the Wing Chun wants to do this, we want to do this. It's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Rather than a defensive art.
Yeah.
It's a very offensive art.
Open.
Bam!
Open.
Yep. An example of that philosophy is in Wing Chun. This is called asking man, and we don't ask for anything. We take it. So it's that, yeah, a little bit bigger part of and the reason that you want a forward and back a bit wider stance is just your footwork. Because if your stance starts off as being kind of narrow front to back, then when you shuffle, you don't really have much real estate to use. So if you got bigger, then you can step up and cover a lot more ground. Okay, so she's going to attack with your right hand, and she's gonna punch at your face, and you're going to do recon and rear punch.
It's where you.
That's, yeah.
Where you
These
do
ones are
good.
gonna be screwed.
Good. Now, I want you to try it one more time, get a little bit further away, and then I want you to both to cover distance. Yep. So she covered all the distance and you didn't move.
Yeah.
So, and what you can do also, remember that you're not meant to be a rock. You're not meant to basically be unmoving as you do this.
You get a joke
Go,
in.
go ahead and
You don't want it?
flow
Oh, I wouldn't do that one.
Just
I was
no
trying to
sticker.
Like, as an example.
So you
don't
were
want
here?
to
Yeah.
jam into the tight
Damn it,
space. It's totally either
Break his neck.
move in this way, so I'm actually pushing this way a little bit to create that window, or I'm actually moving my body just a little bit in order to open a wider window there.
Alright.
So you don't want to get jammed up into a tiny space. Try that a couple more times, make sure you both have it.
Now, look what you got over there too, vertical. You do this?
Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
That's really good.
True.
No
You
doubt.
got elbows.
Yep.
So with that on, get that out
Got ribs.
a little bit more. It's kind of collapsing into you.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get it out a little further, it'll open that target a little more. Good. Now just mix.
Who's that on this one? Or outside?
Tonsil open, fist closed.
Well, that was fine, what you
Try
did,
again.
but make sure that you step in straight,
I'll get it on the inside
Okay.
of the front.
Do you want to read it out?
One more.
and then you can take this, because this is right here on the
Now,
point.
your turn. So
Push the shoulder
you're gonna do
and
the same
pull
thing,
the
you're just
arm at the
gonna
same time.
step forward.
And you do it before you- the body
He's
can-
going to do outside of that defense.
Outside?
Alright, so hang on. Ready? A, we're on the outside, B, and
Good.
and then the next one. Am I still on the inside?
So,
Well,
what
Still on
you
the
can work
outside, just
on
my left arm.
is you are going to have to rely on
He blocked
Body.
my
now
elbow.
you
It was
did.
you going slow.
Oh, yeah.
Cause you just
So
told
what
me
you
that,
do
and then I
is-
decided, yeah, I should go do it.
You gotta grab this,
uh,
and then he does that, that's fine, hit him in the face, and then hit him here, and then hit him here.
It was the slow steel.
You can use your body.
Just do it, and I won't be.
There you go, and.
But I would-
So
the team will bring
I'm
lead.
Now, let me show you what you got.
create that forward motion instead of
Go ahead,
Bruce Lee shot.
like that, and then that.
There, now.
Okay.
No, don't grab anything.
Kill the arm down.
Good.
So,
Try to get
this is
hold
what
the cup of tea, don't let it go.
So you're going, good. And you can feel how,
Good. Now try to get that
that's gonna
together.
break.
Reach out with that fist.
Resistant
Yeah,
effort.
I know.
Good.
You really need a good wide stance for that.
Another little adjustment.
When
You
you would,
can do as well.
Jesus,
You
in a
can
minute.
absorb your attack.
See this on my
By
bicep?
turning your shoulders with it.
Roll the bone comes back this way. I've got them both. I'm pulling
See how
here,
that runs
pushing
him
here.
straight into that fist? So if you go like this and pull that right shoulder back, your left fist will come straight out. They will generally keep moving forward and it'll be easier.
And it's a micro move. It doesn't take a lot.
So careful on this one, because like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
with that one, I
Almost,
touched
almost
your
there.
glass. So
You're
be careful.
maintaining too close.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're right, you were right and ready for a good hit.
So my elbows and the, yes, that's good, right on your arm.
Like,
And.
you offer the cup of tea and say, no, you didn't have it.
No tea for you.
Oh, you died.
Higher up this.
I
Oh,
gosh.
The higher up that goes, the worse my arm is.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it up here.
Yeah.
Down
You're
here.
slapping the tea in their face. So the tea is out there, like focus on this, like this, so keep the tea flat.
These little micro
You've done
moves
that.
mean it.
Oh, yeah.
They really do.
Inside out.
You're fighting a little woman. Like, this isn't a big kick,
I should,
but it's in a good position.
just a difference in energy.
Mine under.
Go straight in.
That's what you're doing. Instead, come under.
Okay,
like this.
so that was
So,
the outside.
Absorb and
Inside, outside.
catch it this way.
Your left.
Gotta do lefty.
Yes, that's better. Now try it one more time and keep good solid stance.
Nice. I do like the,
Good.
the back.
Okay, now, go up to his inside.
Okay.
Outside.
So you throw the exact same punch.
That's not gonna
Your,
Right
your,
in
your bone cell's got to be on the outside.
Good chance.
I'm sorry.
work.
Okay, I
But don't-
was trying,
If you're boning,
No, I'm
So
wrong.
we did the
Oh.
inside and the outside.
rear, okay.
So do lefty.
I always
On the
over
inside,
complicate
so
this in
that
my
you're on
head.
Yeah,
That's the inside one.
yeah, it's,
that's the outside. If I'm hitting you.
Yeah, outside.
Whoops, I missed you.
Sorry, not the, what about the inside?
It makes you feel any better to make.
No, not the same one. Oh, I need to shoot.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, so we're still outside, I'm just trying to punch.
now, when you do that taunt, don't shove it away. Cause
So it'll be
keep their fist right
two with your
here,
left, two
that's
with your
really
right.
useful for additional impact, so we don't wanna shove their arm away from us. So you just keep it right here as once you contact it, they literally cannot get through. So, right here, and then just keep it right here.
Yeah, because I'm on the inside.
Inside.
Nice, good, good.
Wrist.
I still have this pausing, but it's because I am trying to get in here.
Yeah, the whole circle there.
Just
Well,
punch.
yeah,
A little
and that's
bit.
fine, and that's fine.
No, I'm not going full speed all the time right
As you progress, it'll
now.
get.
Yeah.
Okay, and now,
That's an arm breaker.
So at this point, I mean,
and same thing, straight
it's all a
punch,
matter
and
of
so you
when
can go
you
either
want
inside
to.
or outside, whichever one.
because you were here before, more than you.
I would say, switch to back hand,
Okay.
Okay.
You're eligible to do so.
but to block with that. Block with
Same
that.
with him.
Great.
Look.
That was about an elbow.
Try again.
I get
You just touch my arm.
So, reach out and catch.
Now, it's fine, but don't move into it.
Try, and
Boom!
instead of like this, you can actually, employ this,
Keep it tight.
for boxing. So you throw that punch.
Again.
Is that-
Boy! So this should have hurt you. And you're now going,
Duck, like right now,
take out the knee,
so
or-
go forward and down,
or
not
back.
back.
Pelvis kick. No, toe kick to the pelvis.
Go forward. There you go. See that? Underneath. Good. Okay, your turn. So now we're doing number 2. So she's gonna throw a punch, and you're going, start with left hand, left hand forward. Not you. Yeah. And then, remember, don't yank on that arm because it's injured. So, but then pop up and strike.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, yep. And now, one more time, I want you to always integrate the footwork. Because, throw it at me. Anytime if she's coming in like this, you can see like she still has the forward momentum and therefore some of the control of the situation. So,
Actually.
so your attacker can easily turn and bowl you over, and things like that. Whereas if they are attacking and I step in, now it's me who has control of the situation and their backs to me. So, always come straight in with this action, actually beat them one way.
Always run away.
No.
Fire your gun over your
Right,
shoulder.
left.
Right.
Going in, going out.
Oops. Missed that
I
one.
just walked right
Right
into
into
this.
Focus on getting,
Go inside.
if you get these closer together, then it'll be much more secure in getting that lock. Good. In fact, you can
Now,
almost,
make it one
you
move.
can almost do them together,
One move.
like that.
Boom! Not,
Oh, yeah, I've been stepping into it a lot.
Other way. Say other hand hit.
But the hand should hit?
Yes.
Okay, I just didn't do it backwards the whole
I
time.
feel like I'm
No.
showing
That was the
you
first
guys.
time you've done
now,
backwards.
you can move to the
Can
outside.
I like
Okay.
Yeah.
use this part of my arm?
Good.
That's fine.
Instead of.
What that technique really
You can
is
move to the
the
outside.
box out is a security blanket.
And this becomes more
Because
straight.
it's hella risky they throw a punch and just go out of nowhere,
Yeah.
just
And look where you are.
one-handed. That, I mean,
When
it's
you
possible, but it's
Wham!
dangerous. So it's much more secure to get this lock and then get it. So if I get two hands on it, much more likely I can control it. Okay, so your turn.
Left-handed candidate.
Exactly.
And right-handed for you. So, and let's move further into the middle of the road. So I want both of you to work on your footwork.
Now, that was
to-
good.
For coming
Here
towards
was
each other for
fine,
this. So
but
you're
you
gonna
brought it
throw a
back
straight
out.
punch, she'll go to
Here.
the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Guys, all I'm ready.
Get a little faster on that.
It's
I
just
have
more
heard
efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom. Oop. There you go.
You're,
I can feel it, you think
Oh, that
it's
went
right
out.
shoulder.
you're,
I'm never gonna make a hit.
Your attacking arm,
Talk
is
about
you're trying to set exactly where you are without adjusting. So you're throwing the attack at the moment from here, and since you're shorter, the arm's
Yeah.
running into it. So that means for a taller person, you have two choices. Remember that face isn't mandatory for any of this. So pop lock, bam. Pop lock,
Okay,
yeah,
so
ribs,
that was in my
Armpit.
head.
pop lock, armpit,
Now, keep in mind,
there we go.
Down
fat
south.
guys like me and mine,
All
you're
right,
not gonna hurt us too much by hitting us in the gut.
Like I said, I have a word for it.
Hernia,
Yeah, that one.
so,
So
but
if
it's
you-
not
if you-
going to hurt as much
If you hit
as,
something and it flies.
as if you hit them in the ribs.
Yes.
That's gonna hurt a lot more.
You can't really you're gonna throw up. It's a
Right.
bad day for everybody.
Now, if you do hit somebody in the body, aim for the solar plexus. Right over the butt, right over the belly, right there. And that doesn't take much at all.
And if you must hit their face for whatever reason, that's what you decided to go for, then you have to adjust the angle of your attack to go over the top of the arm. And you can assist by bringing their arm down out of the way. So
Same one or different? You
throw
notice
that
it?
punch.
I think that's-
So I just hold this down as I do this. That will
Just
open
moving
up
it out
the
of your
window a
way.
little bit more. But at the same time, you do have to do this to get your elbow up on this plane above it, and then.
Distracted by that bird.
However, I'm gonna throw a lot of info at you. You do that, you don't have to go like this. You go.
You can do
All right,
it.
what the hell?
Yeah.
So smash, break their nose, rip the friggin' eyes.
Yeah.
You just go like this, and then, like, it's not something that's like super precise. It's just make your hand do this and go, yeah.
Right.
Bad stuff's gonna happen. So it's not like one of these here, and then I try to find it or nothing. And yeah, it's just make
Creamy
it
claw.
fall, and then that's going to do something. Yeah.
Don't do that if you got long fingernails.
Do it if you got long hair.
Absolutely do it if you got long fingernails.
Use your fingernails. That's just gonna hurt.
That's the new one.
Yeah.
Except I got rid. So it's not a new one.
You gotta wear the falsies.
That way you leave them behind.
Yeah, he is.
She doesn't wear those.
One
She's
thing-
all natural.
I haven't had my nails done in like 4 years, and I just realized that the other day, and I was like,
And that's what he said.
No, I'm talking about the false
He
ones,
said
the false
falsies.
claws.
yeah. So was I.
Falsies is also eyelids, I know. Eyelash.
Boobs, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't have big
One
fat.
on the inside.
She got it.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You feel it?
We all are.
It's like right at that point.
Like you're welcome to
Right,
get
so
up.
your opponent's
There's
either,
4 classes
so
are free.
if your opponent is right here,
Nah, I'm sure it's right first.
Alright,
and then
So.
you would switch.
pop up
Yeah.
and hit him into whatever,
That's
anywhere.
it.
Ready for it?
Oh,
Good.
I love that.
I hit my own elbow,
Pretty good on that.
trying to be dramatic.
Same thing, hold the arm down a little bit so that you got more room.
Oh, my
Rip
hair.
the hair out.
Yeah.
Good, bet, yes.
Good jerk her off her feet if you pull that hard.
Another thing to keep in mind, just a
That'd be
technical
good.
thing, is that,
Now,
these,
since he
those
doesn't
are
have that.
double blocks, and also.
Good luck,
Your
man.
beard?
Yeah, it's nice.
So you can actually, instead of doing, if you want to bring the arm down, instead of doing pop lock, then pull it down, you can do pop lock
You don't even need to trip it.
motion,
Remember,
and bring it down automatically.
I don't want to do it.
Do it.
No, I'm not
Do
doing
it.
that.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
And if you
Don't
just
trip.
put your back on here, then I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
As well as that, you can.
You don't need to do that.
Well, don't turn around on
up
purpose.
and down, yeah.
Yeah, just, like, I'm just gonna
I'm not gonna do that.
bring it down
I'm good, I know that.
like that. So this is part of my motion, just to bring it
Another one
down.
do on that side?
So that way it's not here, here,
I
and
have
bring it down
the
here.
mini left-handed.
It's just shrinking how many moves you got.
I know.
Good. And
Watch where your
just
weight
to
goes, watch where your weight goes.
further options in the back of your head,
So you're working on this side, right?
that happens.
His weight
You're
is
trying
trying
to
to be
hit
on
something
that
with your
shoulder.
shoulders and legs.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Something else.
Attack that leg.
We don't want to think of that as being failure.
You got him running.
So I
Yeah,
did
that's
this,
how you do
I went bam, uh-oh.
That's how you do that.
Let's hear it.
There
Yes.
you go.
So,
Number one thing.
or we just, boom, it's like, well,
Okay.
fine.
One more.
Just so, if I try this and hit
Same thing,
here,
you're just
we'll
going
bring it out.
outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want you to have that in your head that, because the last thing that you want to do
Hurt my knuckles trying to break
The
the
last
back
thing that you
board
wanna
the
do
other day.
is go and do that.
Yeah,
And just
no,
give
it's
it up.
not.
So, because you
Just
want, there's a
tweaks
big
over.
opportunity to have that right there.
Tweaks a little
So
bit.
go for initial range. One more time.
Yeah, so something else.
But
Yes.
it-
Yeah, I mean, like, there's different ways to think about it. Like doing something else entirely or going for a second hit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one to do. Because sometimes people need give
Not
up and
that.
start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it.
But how would I use your voice?
Good. Okay, now go inside. And I recommend a stance change.
So no water.
Good.
Going good.
Now you, for your footwork,
Wait.
don't,
Wait, Mom.
yeah, try to does,
I'm a dancing fool.
yeah. Yeah, so,
Exactly.
it's
Okay.
it's like being the partner also means there's, you get to work on things as well. So for you can work on.
Other way. Twist it the other way. Twist it back.
Nice lunges, making sure
And
you
you're
got
like,
the
oh, that was,
Oh, right.
in that truck.
you had it.
Oh.
I think you had
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
that thing.
Yeah.
Just a shoulder thing.
This is getting anyway, let go of it.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going with.
Okay,
Right.
Still my life.
We often do, man, we often do.
good. Slow down the speed just a little bit.
Keep going a little bit, don't worry about it. Until you get.
I just meant like the speed of the punch. Everything else is fine, but just like about like that speed.
No.
All right, now you're just beating me up.
Same thing with you. You're as you're doing the punch, you're going to
Now you're doing the
Yeah.
work.
So try to keep the stance wide.
You're doing the left, there you go.
Coming back a little bit.
You're doing wild, so-
There we go. Good, okay. Now, yep. Now, let's for you and switch back also for you.
We're not gonna do one.
What? No.
Left it forward.
This is
you
left.
Talk about that.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's go. No, on the inside. If your left go on the inside, it's a bit easier.
Okay.
There it is. And
Yeah. Just for this technique, you don't want to have to incorporate a whole stance shift in order to do it. It's more scientific if he's from here just to do this than to do
Oh, that understands me.
incorporate a lunge and then that'll be good.
Okay, you two join eyes on me.
Good. One more.
Oh. Good job.
Good. Okay. Number 3.
Oh, yeah.
So, Number 3, we're just doing
Okay.
con, check, hit.
Wrist. Wrist side down.
So she's gonna throw a straight punch. You do con, check, hit. Right.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that.
Check.
You just said.
Yep. And make sure you don't yank her arm or anything, just for a check.
Okay.
So go ahead. For the check's only purpose is right now, this is keeping me from hitting her base, so I go, not anymore. So the whole point of the check is just to create a little gap here, so that she's no longer touching my punching arm. So I don't need to hit it hard at all, I actually, just tapping it is enough, as long as you tap it and punch it.
No, you use the wall,
Right.
Again.
you use the back of her head on the wall.
You're right.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
And you know, if someone's like really tense, you just knock them a couple of times, loosen them up a bit.
Hey, just,
Try,
it tends to do that.
Keep it in like this. Yeah, don't come over the top or anything. Just,
There you go.
just push it a little bit more, and that'll create a nice bend.
Okay. My wrist is dead.
Try to get your arms out a little bit further.
Okay, that was
You're getting kind
fun.
of jammed up in here. So, lead your right hand's elbow should be attached to your midsection. It's not locked
If
out.
anybody wants a break, go
But
ahead. and
as
take
you're
one.
doing techniques, you
I
just
want a
don't want
break.
your hands to
Oh.
get up in there.
No, I'm not touching. You better not. So you okay?
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Push tons of, don't spill your tea.
Now, you would do that better, Paris, if you had your hand not across your shoulder, but
Wait,
across
what?
your neck.
Oh,
Across her neck, go in front of her face, across her
Okay.
neck. Now do that choke.
triangle.
Yeah.
Try to make that a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
Because you
I'm
got-
choking them
You
with
got
their
all that
own.
right there,
Just
that's
wanna
you're digging into.
see those
Taking
individual.
them inside out.
A little bit more.
I can't do it.
Well, you were in the
Let it
wrong
come
position.
around.
Well, that's probably why I couldn't do it then.
Good. Okay, your
You
turn.
do it now.
So,
You join one?
right hand both of you.
Whenever you're,
Oh, I need to do some.
if you're
Contact.
like this, right?
Yeah.
You can feel that right there.
Yeah.
So
Your tongue's
that
part of my
this
hand.
is right in that
No.
carotid,
Hand in the teeth.
and that hurts like that. And you can dig and really make it worse, or you can grab their ear.
Your,
There's
yeah,
a
your
ton of
spine.
stuff you can do.
So,
That
I
would
mean,
be good for like.
yeah, start with the
dance
teeth cups.
situation.
You're right, rub your hand up.
And while you're doing that, there you go, bash them into the wall, that's right.
Good.
If you want to make
Okay,
it shorter,
now inside, so you say the same, and you say the same.
I do like to make them shorter, don't I? Do like. to make
Contact.
them-
Bring it down a little bit. to,
Actually, wait, no, switch to that.
bend the knee.
I was just wondering how I was
I
gonna
mean,
do that.
it's possible,
That's a
but,
lot.
but it's,
Well-
the feeling
That's joint three.
That's doing great, but this wasn't gonna get you too far.
Okay.
So you go on the inside.
Oh, inside.
That's a different thing entirely.
Now, you don't adjust just because you know
There you go.
where.
Now.
So you punch her straight at the nose each
There
time.
you go. Or you can knee in the front with that one. Boom. Boom.
Good.
There you go, look at that. And throw it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great time. But
Okay. So what's happening is your tonsil with your
Electricity, I still got it.
So it says it's starting from low, that's why it's so hard to get appropriate contact. So hands up.
it's a lot nicer
And
right
then-
here than in that back corner.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
turn it over and thrust straight at his face, and that'll take care of it. Little bit.
Oh,
Oh, right.
sorry.
Now.
You didn't think you could breathe, but now you can.
Just picking your teeth.
So, real quick, so throw that, your tonsil went way over here, and that was, so try to have both fingers and fists pointing at his face. Give that a try. See that? The fingers pointing this way?
Oh,
Yeah.
straight
Keep
in.
it going forward.
Yep. So it should be a spear at his face. Ah. So, I think what I see is your first point of contact is like fingers like this, try to just get wrist.
Straight down through. This is never gonna get you anywhere.
Mhm.
This is weak.
Yeah.
Push through. See?
Yeah.
That on the other hand,
Mhm.
you've got some control, and he'll slide.
And the first point of contact that you want to aim for is wrist here, not up here.
Right.
That, I think that'll help you as well. This is the first thing that should touch, and then it'll slide.
Yeah, don't try it, this isn't a karate block.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So think about this part of the body, and that's the first thing that touches. Yes, still things to come. Get up a little higher.
Not gonna work. It's all about alignment from the punch.
Yeah.
It's all about alignment. He'll miss you. You don't have to do this to push him out of the way. Come on through. He'll miss you.
Your hand will run into his face before he gets to you, as you saw. Good, that's better. Yeah.
Just like that.
You guys want to break with him?
We'll finish up this here. Good. Okay, and then do just the last one is your left-handed. And then you'll do on check down. Yep. So you, wait, no, you're still that guy.
Oh, okay,
You're
my
punching.
bad, my bad.
Yeah. Right hand top.
Check. Check, hit.
Good. Good. All right, let's take a break.
Dude, that last one was solid.
Yeah.
Well, did not find dogs in my yard this morning.
Good. It worked.
Michael helped me put up some fence panels yesterday.
Were you getting surprise puppies?
Oh, that's cool. They're a big hit. The other one is all.
Just exhausted. I opened up the door, there's a giant chocolate lab.
Oh,
Out in my lab, I've never seen this in my life. He must go first.
You write them down.
You're my favorite. But like everything else in this country, nothing is wrong.
Yeah.
So,
All of the selfies, it's that. So I'm not gonna throw the problems because that'll make it immediately noticeable. And I'm gonna click that. And I'm just gonna wait. Got up, threw it away.
It kind of looks like my favorite stock is mine.
Got it, and then opened it. Never said a word about it. I did
Colin told me about this.
Off of their shelves onto the floor. Like we through that shit, like they would do to us. Back to my room, locked the door on the way out, back to my room. Yes. Told me. And they said, no, we're fine. Okay. Back to my book. 2 hours later, Sark decided that he was the last one out. He was the first one back. And no one allowed him out. I told you exactly what I did. And as soon as they got locked, we just want to talk. It's like, each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when we do it, we stand there, just big old shit crap. I got my ass. I was tired.
Ready for bed already? Same.
But that's just stop it.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 this morning before I fell asleep. I was wiped.
Continue what you were doing?
Alright. Okay, so we did 3, so now it's 4. That was it, possibly happened. Okay. So, start with 4, that's just pinhead. Pinhead.
Stop that.
So the last one was Tom Pinhead, and now it's just pinhead. So she throws a punch. Now try to get that simultaneous and not so much of a grab. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's do it. It distracts me. I don't want to hear this.
Watch your thumb. You want a pin to be
You do?
the hand pointing straight up and the thumb in like this, so that you don't, if you do this, chances are you can
So
use
I
it
can
on
attack
and
you.
jab on things.
And then you.
So,
Stick or
Really, all that's happening here is you're getting beat down.
Good.
You're distracted.
With a stick.
Oh, you're good.
What I said.
no, it isn't.
So I'll be in matching stand.
You said that it was, the earth was blocking the half parts of the moon at all times. So your position of the moon, earth, and sun. And
Every time I see this, I think I dropped something.
An example.
Like you said, looking at the floor.
Sorry.
That is
I
not,
keep
that is
tripping
not
over the
the
mattress when I
Earth's
go to slide
shadow
across.
making them.
I am now.
It isn't.
Yeah.
changing angles of the Earth's shadow is reflected sunlight.
Yeah, because I was
Yes.
supposed to do something.
The force of those revolves around the Earth over the course of about a month. An imaginary line where the Earth is
Lead pin for your
tilted.
hip.
The Earth completes one
That's
orbit.
So I was kind of doing this.
Always, you always want to block it with the closest you can because it's gonna be the first thing to arrive.
Inside works too.
Wait. It should be,
Yeah, yeah.
like you're just, you only need
Can you
one.
look behind you?
So like,
I'll just read them off.
the only technique that you have to worry about is just that.
Pin hip.
Okay, oh yeah, so.
Oh, it's
Yes.
rear, it's rear, I was wrong.
Yeah, rear pin. Yep.
Gotcha, sorry.
Just so that the power fits, the power hand fits.
Heavy.
And now for you, this is gonna be different. Yeah. So
However you cut across.
you go to punch and you do pin hit just like that.
I'm not doing anything
Good.
with it on this side.
Yeah.
No reason.
Simultaneous.
Yeah.
Not a 1-2, simultaneous.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this wrong.
So if you turn your upper body turn a little bit more towards him, then be more aggressive. Right, like it's.
So sometimes the leaf cut
Now,
across.
if his hand stays
So
up,
that's just you just.
you have your hand on his arm.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
All right.
Good.
Simultaneous.
And if you cut across it,
Practice to the hand, rear
There we
pin.
go, there we go.
Oh. Okay, so.
Good. All right. So now, you're gonna throw the same punch and you're going to,
You know, imagine that, right? That's why you wanna do it in the hand too, not just the arm,
and
right?
you,
Really whack it. Yeah, exactly.
yep,
Cool, yeah. Good.
And,
on
See,
the,
of course it's gonna hit if you, hurt if you. Yeah.
and
Now
frankly,
in an opposing stance, close. Rear
If
pin,
you-
lead
you
punch.
say,
frankly, if you've got a knife,
for this,
who's got a knife?
just come out of me like this.
Why even worry about it?
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Well, cause he's just standing there, but I mean,
Boom, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
you can.
And then that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
This,
Do that again, but
I think
forward and more aggressively with the feet.
We were just
Well, we're just
following
trying
the
to-
directions on that one.
Your back foot is going like this.
So,
Yeah,
back.
so make sure you keep both feet back. Or
Not
like,
this
Carry
crap.
on.
Not this crap.
and I want you to punch
This
right in the
bullshit baseball I put together.
We're
Good.
just leaning the hand.
Yeah.
Then she pretended that she had a knife.
Yeah, I pretended like I
Change
had
the
a
rules.
knife.
Good.
see this,
Now,
that,
you're
it's a waste of
now
motion.
across this
And
way.
if it's
Then
fast,
all
you
you
can
can
duck
do is come in your cross, and then
This is the
you're
target.
just popping it to keep it out of the way, and then, you don't need to worry about.
If I go through this fine, it comes straight at
Just keep it there as a shield, and that's all you need.
All right, ready for that, Allison?
Yeah,
The
I'm
heat is
ready.
gonna be good.
Yeah.
Get this punch like this.
It's all about hurting again. It's not about.
That would have been good, but that had me like scary, right?
Now, left hand.
We're like working our way there.
Right
so yeah.
across the hand.
I asked for
Left
that
hand.
too.
That's tender, that's real tender.
Yeah, especially with this whip that
Stay
he
in the
got.
same stance. It'll be
Slower one.
rear
So,
hand.
so you can do that and then a back fist, or you can follow through.
So I'm right or left, sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Don't hit this leg, by the way.
All right,
I
so,
I
oh,
can't.
it's still, that one?
Well, it's not something I'm
Other
gonna hit
other
with a
way,
stick.
stay on the inside.
It's not like that, but
So we're gonna strike the
Yeah.
with this cheek.
yeah,
Then I'll go opposing.
yeah.
You know,
Opposing, opposing close.
And if he's
And try to reach out and do
completely
it
open,
together.
you don't even have to worry about that. Right across the chops.
Right.
I wouldn't try to do anything like,
Little bit
don't
more
throw it back and come down the middle, just right across. Someone's going to hit, if he's that fast, boom, that's fine, you got that.
And, punch over the
Okay, so,
You gotta be damn fast with these things.
right.
A knife is pretty easy to whip.
That was like a close uppercut
Yeah,
combination.
kind of. Oh,
You
you do it.
it.
Yeah. So.
There's something I'll try to get in the way that's.
Push out both knees together, and then, like, so the pin can be real close up.
Who's opposing?
Okay. and start with your.
All right, no way.
And so the pin will slide over it like this. So you lead with that punch, and then this is what comes under it to keep you safe.
Easy, without.
She's it. Oops.
Don't hit the leg.
And now don't stand on my foot. So step in a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Boom!
There
You
you go.
Try
So
this
Wow,
other
really?
guy.
to the
Another
outside
guy.
of his leg, give it more space.
Yeah.
Really? So you can go to the inside, you can see
Further
through,
in
or
over
you can just
here.
flash right up.
Yes. Okay.
Right mark for the inner circling stick is.
Good.
Yeah.
You
Are
kind
you
of
doing it? Stop it.
I'm as good as I think I'm gonna get today.
No defense on those
All right.
inner circling
Oh,
All
yeah.
inner
Step
striking technique with the
Which
stick.
is
You're in
sliding
right.
box out.
You're right.
Someone's
So,
standing here, and you gotta.
This is they throw a punch, and then what you do is you
Now,
slide
these
past
are
the
faster,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
However,
it's basically like a
but you gotta be super accurate.
side step along with
Super
kind of a
It's each
swipe to
twist.
keep it from hitting you, and then you hit over the top of it.
Gotta get that out of the way,
That much.
but I don't want it.
Don't
I
make a
just-
stick,
I
just
step.
move out of the way.
Slap to the side and strike.
Right. This is a much more
That's good.
surgical hit.
Yeah.
But
If
this
you push
is a lot
you
faster.
want
Because you've got your wrists involved.
Yeah.
try not to rotate your whole self. Just
No,
think,
completely the same.
think more boxing.
Okay.
Good.
One pop with a stick.
And make sure you relax after the technique. So nice and loose after.
I guess it's just catching the wrist anyway.
That's what I'm talking about. Was that after the technique you
Yeah.
want?
On that,
Yeah.
So you wanna
you wanna
turn it just be in a relaxed fighting
So
move.
that would-
Like you could do more techniques.
one pop.
One more. Okay, so right now, as you step in, you're actually
Tilt up a little bit on
rotating
it.
this
If
way,
you're
which is
planning on
taking
doing
your
that.
punch even further away from them, and I doubt you'd even hit them at that angle. So think of this as a bit more aggressive. Like that. So think of it as lunging in rather than rotating around.
Look at that, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
A little bit more aggressive toward. Good. And now slap it to the side.
I like spinning elbows apparently.
Sorry.
They do work.
You connect with that.
Good.
Someone's
That's
gonna fall.
better. Yeah, you're good.
Like I'm open.
Now,
So,
whatever you're
right
doing,
punch
whenever you're doing
and-
a spinning elbow, don't forget,
So you'll slap it with the left hand and then
Extend it.
extend it.
go back. Left hand.
I want a high frequency.
You won't, but you'll most likely.
That's how you train.
All the
What
way
you wanna do
through.
is go, they'll come in here, slap to the side and then go over the top, like that, or you can go whatever. But slap it and go live.
I'm open.
So what's happened, all that
I don't
happened,
think I connected anything on
all that
that.
happened there was actually you got too close before you fired the punch. So, what happened was you did the pocket and we're here, but
Yeah.
in the way. So, don't get that close. So, then you'll have the room.
Knees,
So slap it,
Shin is
make
a
sure
great
it's
turn.
got the room, and then you can actually.
He's stepping
step in.
forward.
Damn.
Shin is a great turn.
Good, especially when it hurts it.
Bam, bam.
Try stepping
You better
to
stick
this
to the
side
rubber.
of it.
We all signed up for this, know what we might do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're totally good.
This is gonna be a bruise.
You don't know how much of a
A little bit more this way.
start sticking it is.
Okay, that's okay. We'll be okay. I cannot
That's,
get any major bruises before my Italy trip again.
Oh,
It's
going
gonna
shorts,
ruin all my
legs out,
outfits,
legs out, in Italy.
dresses.
So
Yeah.
you're trying to say punch,
Makes me look
When
like
did it?
and you'll come in and
that.
that, so it'll be a slapping punch and a punch for that.
Oh
Good,
my gosh, that's just.
and this one can be done right or left
That's
handed.
carbon, that's gonna hurt like that.
I'll train it this one.
Right is right,
It's
yeah.
not very flexible at all.
Good,
Okay, and then.
try not to slap it
I have a stick.
go up past your face.
No, you're still doing it, but
Good.
the person has a stick now.
Try to get
instead of
both
just
together.
You?
this. Yeah, it's just fun.
Good.
I wanted to hold on to
Okay.
it.
And now inside of the left arm.
I'm open matching.
Invited left.
A lot of people do fight like that.
Yeah.
Good. So slap it across this one.
Do you want some shin guards?
Good.
No.
Maybe.
Good.
I was just trying to put,
Good.
think about it.
Now you've got your turn again, and you've got
Bruce's do ruin the look of a big
tonsile with harmonious.
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure people have
My
known
aunt, my
that.
mom did.
Not in class, but definitely lots of people.
Okay, so you just, for this, what you're gonna do is.
My mom, my
is
aunt, and my uncle.
Alright, good.
And you come across this way, and then
Okay.
since pulling down.
I actually
we're gonna
think
want
it's
your
your
arm
mom
back
knows.
up. We then use their arm as a diving board along with it.
But she still has that where she doesn't want me to get hurt.
That's why you're training.
Be a bit more relaxed with it. Let me give you an example of that.
Oh, yeah. That's why when you're going to.
You don't wanna-
Yeah.
Because we're trying to transfer momentum into it, so relaxed arm is.
It's like if you can go anywhere.
Slow it down just a little bit so you get a feel for
So
it.
it's-
Yeah.
But she is giving energy,
So Seth,
and I don't want you to bounce off and actually complete the technique until you get used to it.
Be ready for that.
Yeah.
You seem like Coach Chicago to do that to you.
Oh,
New
and that's
York,
the other thing is
Chicago,
sometimes
LA,
you
Little
look
Italy,
at
LA.
a fist on this one is really dangerous because you really don't know where your hand's gonna hit on their head.
So if she does meet somebody, you gotta start immediately calling you that.
Switch to,
Daddy?
right,
Is it me?
and not,
You've been
punch.
I am impressed.
I'm impressed.
You've been on the internet too much.
Really-
Steve.
I had to learn that one from my teenager.
No, I just watched grandma, that's all.
I had to learn that one from a teenager.
Shorzy?
Daddy.
Daddy.
Shore?
It's like daddy, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, how do I learn how to explain that? Like, I learned what it was, but I don't know how to explain what it is.
It took me to her to figure that Riz is short for charisma.
Yeah.
I learned that like 3 days ago.
Yeah. You
Really?
know that?
Like 3 days ago. Some of the stuff my son comes up with, I'm like,
That's
And he
really,
didn't
that's
tell
what
us
my
that.
daddy did.
well, I mean, like, sometimes
I
saying,
know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's
yeah,
like-
I guess you don't.
Well,
say
I
it.
taught you how to
don't
talk.
want
Tell me what you're
but I
saying.
have a-
No different than far out,
Air
Harvey,
perfume, that's
and all them.
This guy is
We've been
totally
doing this for a
funny.
while.
Yeah. I have a new level of empathy for my mother.
He seems to be a genuinely nice fellow. Everybody
I guess the only ones I send on are the ones that are
Shy.
like the word already exists.
Shy.
Like cool is always gonna mean that.
Pretty funny.
It's meant that for
Yeah.
40 years now. So I mean, like, it's not like Marby that went out in the
But then he was in the
70s.
business
So
stuff.
it's like, but
I haven't seen that.
Business stuff.
yeah, when it's already a word, it's like
The Last of Us?
like tight kind of on its way out, but people still don't know what it means.
Last of Us.
No, it depends on.
I haven't seen it.
About the hip hop.
But-
Yeah.
Technical
The
definition.
young lady from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know.
That's where it falls
Ryan,
in from.
Yeah,
she-
but it's like,
that
oh
way.
man,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tight.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it though.
it just
But I hear
happens.
it's really It's a what's
Tight means
that
cool.
thing?
It's like 60 slang that doesn't
It's
mean
good.
cool. I guess that's why cool.
Cool is nice,
seen the
but
first
hot is
episode.
nice, but
I think that's why cool sticks around.
Because
Because
it's
everyone
free.
comes with new slang, and it's what does it mean? It means cool. And so cool stays because it's always
Well, it's
getting
like-
pointed to.
like cool is cool, but hot is cool. But I'm like,
Bad is good, but bad is also bad.
right.
Yeah.
Like, give me with some context. I'm old.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always go straight to there.
I get that
I get that. That
one.
one's
I can conjugate a verb.
I do not know why that's hard for me.
Mostly it's spelling and
Oh,
context.
I was.
Yeah. I do not know why that's hard. It's like,
I don't either.
now I always thought that our grammar teachers were making it up when they said that people would wrongly write would of, like would and of as two different words.
He would've.
Yeah, instead of would of the.
My daughter's dad does it all the
Yeah,
time.
would
He is
of.
a 30-whatever-year-old man, and he still does it.
He would of.
And he asked me what time specifically I will be there.
It's short for would have, not would have.
But it's long for would.
You're right.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's like they're spelling out the sound of the conjugated,
Right.
the sound of the contraction instead of
Yeah.
the word, yeah.
Yeah, he asked me what time specifically I'm gonna be there all the time. So I started giving him the time in Pacific time, and then he got mad that I wasn't there. Apparently, I'm sarcastic.
Yeah. No, sarcastic.
Sardistic was.
Sadistic.
So just.
Sadistic.
I like that. That's
I like it.
tiddly.
I like it where
Possibly.
That's tiddly.
I'm so irritated that the dictionary keeps changing to allow all these improper usages. Like borrowed now means to give and to receive money.
And that's been going on since the history of the written word.
A lot of Southerners say,
Idolatry.
I'll borrow you this.
Yeah, and that's terrible. Because it's, no one knows what you're talking about anymore. I borrowed him some money. Who has the
You
money?
loaned him some money.
Yeah, who has the money now?
He borrowed it from me.
Yes. Or then you say, then you got people axing for everything.
That's just poor.
I axed him.
Alright, so we got about 5 minutes.
Okay, that's the end of that. I'm so sorry.
Let's do the things.
You whack him in the face, it sounded wet.
Yeah. Comes more of the
There's a
like,
stick
the-
involved.
you're
That's all I'm gonna say.
How about these free?
Yeah.
There we go, that's what it was.
As long as he's laughing.
Done.
Oh
Let's get the knife and done.
no.
Real bullets this time.
Now you're
Nerf bullets.
I never did this.
you're striking it, and that's
I don't
actually
know
not
why
what
it's
you
out.
want to do. You want
Rubber knife for Allison since she's a little dangerous.
yours is coming
Yeah,
in.
sure.
I'm not that
Like
dangerous. It's self-control.
You actually want to bring it like this. I want to go with it slowly and then balance it. So bring
you
it,
just got
bring it a little bit
So I got
towards
to
you
watch
like
this.
this.
See how your shots go. Pick up your intestines off the floor and back in the bell.
Yeah,
Okay, what did I do? I got it in.
there you go.
Now you gotta control that. You're blocking it, you're not grabbing.
Good.
No.
And now I want you to work on your footwork.
You just took your hair.
To
Slice the little hair off and something to take home.
He's gonna braid it clear on the end of his knife.
Just grab the blade. Just grab the
Well,
You did well up into that point.
It's not
Keep going.
terrible if you don't have.
Then, I want you to adjust your,
blade. Yeah, you're right. I mean, a couple fingers.
on this one, put
No,
your,
nothing worse. You got the
you
first
put it
couple blows.
inside of this.
Okay.
Good. Okay, one more time.
Oh,
Grab the arm, grab the arm.
I'm just
Oh,
put it in my
right
stomach.
Okay. And now you got inside of his right, so you.
Well, that's why you're training, you'll get better.
Oh, your bones are so hard, dude. Look at
Okay. Now
I agree with
his left, left-handed.
You just debooted, moved your.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going to get a little further up, further down on the arm. 32. More. Yeah. So try again.
Now, you gotta grab that.
You're kind of shocked, but you left it hanging.
Right now you're on this one. Your tongue is going that
Too
way.
strong.
So you're losing out on
But
the
if you're
chance
doing
of
this
now.
on that-
So
But it's supposed to be relaxed.
so see how you want to
Alright.
lay it out like this
Get close
and pull
to
it
So-
like this, pull it, and then come straight in. So this move, this circle is
Straight
going
on, yeah.
this
is.
direction,
Hey.
not this direction. Try again.
Drop.
Good.
More guns.
Not enough. It's like they were out, but your wrist wasn't firm enough, so just.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
So you
I'll get it.
feel the pressure all the way up here.
Not bad, not bad. But let me show you something.
Good.
You still got this, you could still. cut through.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it little.
Yeah.
There you go.
And now, for her practice, I want you to resist.
Take his leg out.
down.
That's down there holding him up.
I can't even let go if I wanted to.
Good.
You ain't in my hair. I didn't know.
Then,
So when you do that,
let's see,
get it up here.
we've got hostile and
When you're in here, now you can just.
midset.
Oh, right.
So she's gonna throw right in the punch.
Okay,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
And
much.
then you're just gonna do a rear lock and lead it to the down low.
that's even better.
Yeah.
And lean over for
I
the
really
shot.
got nothing to do.
So this is one where you know they're gonna throw
These
the
are,
punch.
these
Like you draw them
exercises
in, and you know the next one's gonna be punches, so you come at them and hit right there into
Oh,
the
you just got a shoulder full.
That's okay.
ribs.
That was my hip bone. but that's okay.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
short.
Somebody does come at you like that, right?
That was a boob.
No, that was rib. That was bottom of my rib.
Let me try again.
I
Like
just
it
don't
again.
have that in me. Just like it.
And just move it
Like,
around.
and you're gonna be here, and you wanna aim for floaty ribs.
Just make sure you get
Ribs
good.
in the back.
Whatever.
Now,
Yeah.
So that's it.
well,
Switching
is,
hands
when they
down.
throw that punch, you're gonna be turned a little bit
Yeah, I
away,
felt that
and
when
you
I
wanna
did
hit. Up in there. Yeah,
So
see, right there.
Unlock it.
Here's an interesting thing. You know what being ticklish is.
Your body's saying, no, that's dangerous.
Yes. Any place you're ticklish, like the place that's vulnerable.
It's not that I'm
Police department's
ticklish,
gonna
I
go.
have great survival skills.
Yes. So you're
Why is he
ticklish
down
in the
like
neck,
that?
I don't know how they feel on that.
but you're also ticklish in the arms
Are we
because there's
stretching today?
a lymph nodes right there. And
Oh, we got a
also,
couple
that's one of the only, there's one of the places where the rib cage doesn't protect. So like lots of people die getting shot with arrows in the arm. Yes. And so, yep. And then, you're also, you're ticklish on ribs because that's obviously, especially the, down here, because these are the ribs that break. These are the ribs that break if you hit them.
And then every time you breathe, it hurts.
Not bad,
You know,
not
you know
bad.
what I mean by floating ribs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the ribs that aren't connected to the sternum.
Don't turn.
So
I
they're.
broke them, I know.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what you did there.
I've got nothing.
Yeah,
much
yeah,
on
you
it.
turn,
Yeah.
yeah, you get it.
That's fine.
Do you want to just turn totally away from me?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that one.
I'm giving you my back.
Right.
Okay.
Now,
If you
you
just
can
take.
get
the
out of that,
time,
you'll- but it would take a lot.
Rear punch, you get-
Right.
I don't know what your shot is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
More,
when you're doing this, make sure you stay in.
have you got,
Stay straight.
have you seen Hitch?
Oh, see what-
Okay.
Hitch with Will Smith?
Yeah, it's been a long time to get.
He did that whole, thing on how to
Stay
kiss,
engaged,
where
stay
like,
straight.
he goes 90 and she comes
Turning,
in.
turning your
I
head.
think the last time I saw that was when that movie was.
Yeah,
Good.
Yes,
Good.
it's like.
And then he got real mad because the guy who was training came the whole 100.
Now, when you
And
grab
didn't
that,
do the 90 again.
don't go ahead.
So you need to go
You
90
can't throw
before
it.
she gets to him.
You hit,
Yeah.
you're already here.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Stand up. Right.
So yeah, you can find the other targets, because it's like you got floating ribs, but you also got directly under the armpit.
You can throw him if
And
you
over
want.
the uppercut, it's like you see guys with like big lat muscles, you can throw a
When I
hook punch
wipe off
into
my
those
fingers.
and try
You
to
got
carry it off from the back.
you got a trophy
You've
now.
got, you can swing in underneath for a groin shot,
Take it home.
so, as an example, this coming here and like
Good,
that.
good, good.
So there's a whole bunch of different targets
I
that you can
mean,
go there.
That's good.
I don't know.
That's
So it's
good.
not
This is how it
ribs
is.
only, you can hit
Right at the
ribs.
moment, you're still worried about.
And if you were, if you wanted, you
Right
can
at
actually slide out
Right
the
at the moment,
ability
you're
into
still worried
the
about
neck
that.
and the eye as well. So, come in under here.
I'm not worried about
You
the,
just slip under. That'd be a little bit indirect, but it
Wait.
works.
That's worse for me.
all at the same time.
You know, I'm hanging on to the gun, not fighting.
See how the body is
Right
moving?
punch and
Wait.
Yeah.
rear block would be-
That didn't work.
No.
Yeah, that's something I have to remember.
So
It's
that,
not a one,
this
this
You're
one,
gonna do
you're
something
wanting to go
different
with
than
it,
some of
section,
the
you
guys
want
are
to go
doing.
down.
Oh, midsection, not face, that's
Yeah,
where I was.
so,
And remember, it's
use
not
that
one,
rear
two.
block to duck down this way and hit underneath.
Woo!
Too much, too much force in the block and I'm touching the punch.
Yeah,
So,
I like,
Once that's there,
yeah,
once you get it a couple
once
of times,
you touch it and
now
duck
you
it,
can
it's
pick
not
the target.
dangerous anymore.
Right.
Especially once you get past their elbow. So, throw that in. Like that. I don't need to keep a hand on it. I just shield right here. And if he were to, the only thing that would be dangerous if you were to be coming down to like an elbow or something like that. So if you started to come down like that, then I would be able to have a shield there just in case. But I'm gonna be hitting and I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna turn it.
not bad, use your legs.
Yeah.
I had his wrist
Go for it again.
closed.
Good luck. Good. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There
You
you
lean
go.
on their front.
Good.
Like you're kind of coming in
Oh,
like
I
a
would have
cross.
had him.
Standing on my feet.
That's
Yes.
what it is.
Yeah.
Good. That was your best one. Okay. try it one more time.
Now, this one for me once. I wouldn't say
That one
it
was
every
good,
time.
but you didn't let the back lip stick. So just follow it with,
The
the second stick. Think
The
finish
person's
there.
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
There you go. That was good. Okay, now inside.
Well, the guy said he's gonna blow me up.
Right.
You better, I'll kick your ass.
Other hand.
I feel like it's
Try
kind
left
of like
foot,
it's
yeah.
standing there threatening.
I am not.
Probably not.
Not there, it is.
So, still other
It
hand.
wouldn't have got that close.
So,
Right.
rear hand
Videos
blocks,
of
lead
people
hand.
that just walk in and start killing people. I mean, it's not like they're like.
Good. So this one you might have a shot at.
Planned out.
Since we've got, what's that?
That's murder.
Got points into the
And
ribs.
that's what you,
I've
most of
got-
it's what you gotta do. Particularly nowadays, it's a completely
This punch
different
is
day.
right down into the groin.
Yeah.
Those are
That's
drops.
correct.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my mom to come class.
Barely
She's
needed
so.
Dutch.
Yeah.
For one thing,
There you go.
she's just retired, so she wants to do something more active. And another,
Cross
she's
walk.
got some real like
Oh, yeah.
such great experience.
This one, like,
And
that,
she's not
that's more of a
gonna go to
sliding
the
pop.
gym.
This one you
She's
wanna
not
pop
like
straight
my mom.
across.
She's old school, she's not gonna just start
It'll be
going
more
to the gym
solid.
when you're 16.
Right.
And so I wanted to do something
So your,
that gets her heart rate going.
your block is kind of like this.
You give it
So
a
try turning the shoulder a little bit more,
But
and then
like,
putting this
She'd love to
this way by your face. And leaving it there.
I've never-
That way you've got a good,
She's had
you
knives.
got a good shot right there.
Well, I don't want to tell too many of them personal. 'Cause she's had some.
Very big knife.
And she was
Good.
really rushed to do that.
Good. Okay. Try, and I think that's, we should be about time to stretch.
Yep, it is.
Yes. All right.
Thanks.
Very good.
Thanks, Nick. That was great training today.
Googly.
All I can feel in my legs.
Close range, the knife is always the faster weapon you got.
Stick is.
The memory serves, the cane is considered the second deadliest martial arts with the spear.
My favorite weapon is a short stick, right? So you got a knife or a gun, pointing it at me, right?
Ah.
That's all I gotta do. In the knee, in the face.
Especially with a knife. It's like a stick beats a knife every time.
If you've got a knife out,
Yeah.
if you've got a knife pointing at me, I'm not gonna dick around with this, right? I wanna go in, bam, right in the knee, and then right in the throat.
And at minimum, if he fractures your patella, you aren't gonna chase him.
No.
You're gonna go, ah!
Best off, you're gonna get a really shitty knife throw as you're falling down.
Right.
So-
And the cane is a great weapon. It really is. Carry it right. So you're coming at me? What? Already got you there, or got you here.
Along that, it's like, this is right in there, well, it's probably before.
Yeah, you can. You can. I much prefer smacking. Personally, because it's coming right around on your kneecap, or straight into your throat, or into your back.
As hard as you can.
I've learned an arm bar that finishes just like that.
Yeah.
The guy who was teaching in the class I watched, he hooked it here, he's like, oh, I'm being nice. He's like, if I wasn't being nice, I would just hook it and insert it, he's gonna have a back
Yep.
piece of headboard set up.
Yep. That's in the form.
Yeah, I love canes. I learned to use a cane when I was 22. When I went back up.
Yeah,
You have
I've
to
been
kinda
using it once since my
teach
late
yourself.
20s.
You had to kind of teach yourself.
Nobody was teaching cane at the time.
Well, and like you said, like there is Hapkido stuff, but they all fight like they're young.
Yeah.
Well,
So
And
like
it's all-
they have no. Well, yeah, it's like here is my cane, and I don't need to use it. It's like when you were trying to find. It's like I am walking like this
my back was
because my back is jacked up. I need to use it.
That's the whole reason I have a cane at home,
Yeah.
is because my spine.
Right. It's different times because, like, you know, those Hapkido forms that were back when it was common for a guy who is uninjured to just have one.
Mhm.
So now it makes more sense. But
Marquise uses another one.
Yeah. yeah,
Now, did you get all that stuff out now too?
I've gotten it, I haven't had time to go through it all yet though.
Put it all in a single file. So
Now, if you're young and you have one, even if something is wrong, people are like, "Why do you have that thing? You're too young for that."
it's none of their business. It's actually illegal for them to ask.
well,
Oh,
It is
a
a
random,
medical device.
not
Like,
random
like
stranger.
rando people just
It's still a medical device?
Yeah.
You don't have to tell them.
No, you don't, but.
You don't have to.
No, but it's just like his old grandma's at the.
Right.
Because
At
that's
the restaurant.
classified as a concealed weapon.
Now,
So then you said-
They're
wooden
good.
Should I
canes,
call the police?
the wooden canes,
How dare you violate my HIPAA?
they're legal
HIPAA
anywhere.
laws.
The same with the United Company ones, they won't stop you from taking those in anyway.
Yeah,
They will.
Like this is.
You can't get on an airplane with them, you can't
Come
go
up
to the
with
White
something
House.
happy that
I'm
is a
definitely
threat.
taking one on an airplane.
Really, the plastic one?
Yes.
I'm surprised.
And
I'm
they,
very
uh,
surprised.
It's the only thing keeping
They,
me from.
they started to tackle me and when
Sometimes it was. That's how I got out of the house.
I held on to all this shit.
Until they
got
put
my
everything
cane
back
draped
together
over my arm.
moderately
That dude made a move to
correctly,
tackle me and I just bellowed no, and he stopped in his tracks and did not let him tackle
Now,
me.
the bent wood ones, nobody will ever question.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yes.
but yeah, it is.
Miss A,
All right.
stretch them out.
Leg swings. Front.
We're going the right way.
Yes. You 10.
How was it counting?
I've done 7.
I've done 10.
We've already started, working on Joe out there. I got the hands put together. I got a neck glued into a skull.
No neck breaks though.
But no neck braces.
The only way to have that work is to have a whole bunch of those metal all together with a steel cable in the middle.
And it does have a steel cable in it.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough of those magnets.
Right. Because then you could.
And that would make him, a lot taller. Too.
Yeah. Then you could do a big.
I even looked at, there's a company that makes a full body ballistic gel dummy with skeleton and everything
Yeah.
inside.
That,
$7,000.
And you can really only use it once.
Nah, well, yeah, mine is made to break. You can break. It will be made to break the elbow and the knees and the shins.
Right. That's the thing with the ballistic dummy is you can break the ribs once. Break the liver once.
I don't remember if I showed you, but I showed him a device called a robot.
Oh yeah, I was there.
That thing,
Yeah.
that thing's so awesome.
Uh-huh.
Definitely want one for the house.
Oh, it's okay, actually, we're gonna try to 8 today.
Now, you know why I'm calling him Joe, right?
Because that's your name.
Just one.
Oh.
enemy.
Just one enemy.
Bob stands for body opponent.
Uh-huh.
Joe stands for just one enemy.
It's pretty efficient.
Actually, Yolanda came up with
We're
it.
getting ahead of it.
I just thought it was brilliant.
She's a smart lady.
All right.
Brain stretch.
Yes.
Allison, you can be with,
I think she wants to use
okay,
it.
you gonna try that? All right.
So
Do you wanna
you two can work with each other. I can stretch on Bob.
Oh, right. I'm going to start first, I guess, there.
I don't think you can do that, John Michael. But Michael
I don't
can
think I
help
can do a clap with it either.
But Michael can help you.
We'll start out here then.
Thank you.
And then next one.
I appreciate your help.
Segment.
Say uncle.
There you go.
I appreciate you.
Instead of going over backwards, here it is.
Or change those, either way.
I mean, it's basically the same.
Yeah, you won't get as good a stretch that way. Because you're pulling them together.
Oh,
Great. Go ahead.
Good. You get a much better stretch when you're already warmed up.
I can hit my hand. Oh, go ahead.
Gosh, sleep prepares you to make him
Sometimes
stretch
people
you and
breathe
can't
in.
even breathe.
Who needs oxygen?
Well, it's what my wife says about when she's working room fair.
Yeah.
She's wearing a bodice and she said breathing some pussies.
Yeah.
Man, about went down behind her booth last summer.
Oh man, that's hot up there. That's why I always go in October. It's not quite
It
as
was
hot.
like almost into summer.
Yeah.
Maybe it was summer before last, maybe.
Go down Muskogee. You ever been down there?
The only time I have been to Muskogee was when Jessica and got married. It's been a while.
So I guess size of the matching size.
Bernita's wants to go to
Maybe walnut.
this year.
Jessica's been telling me I need to. She was like, feel like Kansas City.
Oh, it's.
Do Muskogee.
Muskogee's twice as
Better
nice.
than always.
It's a lot more fun.
Yeah, we're hanging on the wall too.
And the actors actually engage in people.
I'm gonna try to make it happen because Alex is right there in Tulsa,
Right?
so it's like,
In this game.
oh.
Up Jess, you know, it's not too far for her either, really.
Yeah, it blows my mind that that
It's
is
closer time-wise for her
right.
than it is for you. Because she can go straight down and then we have to go at an angle.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going Sunday for setup.
When is it? This coming weekend?
No, it's the next weekend. The last weekend in this month is when it opens. And we're actually 6 consecutive weekends.
I can't find any of my skirts. I just realized. I went to go.
It moved several times since.
That's
No.
actually a whole different level. Holy shit.
I just like we try to make it at least once a
We'll
year.
feel that tomorrow.
And then since last fair season, I wore it over Halloween.
It looks crazy. doesn't it?
No clue where they've gone. I found my bodices. No clue where my skirts are.
Yourself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Like logically, I know that. We're going on Sunday to the one here.
Oh.
And I don't think I'm gonna have time to do it before then. I don't know that I'm gonna have time to go look for things either though, so. I better make a choice on one or the other.
I haven't been to this one in years.
That's on the other side. We start to cramp up for a second.
Alright. You got one more leg to go.
When you go to the other ones, it's really hard to be like, yeah, this one's great.
I'll see you later.
Because it's just a bunch of tents.
And yeah, and the food's not very good and the actors aren't very good.
Yeah.
Much cheap, right? Fine, so.
Mhm.
There's no artists.
Everything at the tents is from like Temu or Wish.
There's no artists.
It's bulk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, a plaid necklace that I've seen at 17 other places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, a demon eye necklace.
yeah. They're just, what are those called? Just resellers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't make them.
They're not artists.
Factory based.
Not like Yolanda.
Not like one. She's got some pretty stuff.
Like, and it's
Oh my
like,
God.
funny, like at fair, like I swear, like there's one place where there's a copy of a novel for sale, and it's been the same copy sitting there for 10 years. No one's bought it. It's kind of makes me sad. It's like no
Well,
one has bought the book.
Muskogee, they've got a Gutenberg press, so.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Alright, let's go ahead and bow out and get y'all out of here. Ready?
Wait.
Very good.
Socks and sandals, I'm doing it. In right now, right?
Pour yourself some dipped gel and rub it on those bruises.
I know, I was just thinking that.
I could bring you some. But I'd have to hit you a few more times.
What do you put on bruises?
Did the job.
It's a liniment.
Chinese liniment. It's for broken, it's for helping heal bones and bruises.
I won't be here Saturday, but I'll be here Tuesday next week.
Yeah, this
It's
one's
gonna be a little messy
be,
for me, especially when my
Oh, soccer.
graduation.
Woohoo!
Us going out of town.
Congrats on your big happy family, parents. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, I am.
He does have a big head.
The sarcasm is, I take back.
See you Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be here Saturday. Can't wait.
Don't bring the bruises.
I'm gonna make you look at them.
Wear some shorts, make them look at it.
Saturday's gonna be very cold for shorts.
Probably. All right, see y'all Saturday.
Don't have too much left.
Your store is attached, just FYI.
Oh, yeah, I'll be about.
Okay. No, I didn't know if you left it here or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sometimes people take them with them, sometimes people leave them. But it's not
Anything in
cool
particular?
to walk into the bar.
Which
where-
surgeon?
I was looking for the, Steve gave me a bag.
Yeah.
That I've
Of
never.
the herbs?
Never done anything
Herbs and
with.
spices?
Yeah.
All right.
Smell it
You
out.
should make that.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's a $7.50 a vodka, I think is what you put in
I
it,
spent a long time, mixing my vodka.
for the gel.
Wouldn't
But I must have taken it out whenever I cleaned up in here.
Somewhere in my apartment, I had the gel that,
Steve gave
the
you,
raw gel with the instructions on how to make it.
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah. It's a Ziploc bag.
Yolanda? up
Yes,
forward?
please. She is expecting you.
You sure you didn't give it to somebody?
I'm positive. I'm pretty sure because I got tired of smelling.
For some reason I thought you might have
I
offered
think
it
I
to
put it in
somebody.
no, I put it in a bag. It's
All
out
right.
in the garage or something.
I like the smell of the gel. Iron bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do too.
kind of smells like maple.
I'm not smelling it, and it's a strong smell. I wouldn't smell
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I put it out the garage. It ain't in here. Just gotta find it. No, I've been staying away from the liquor stores.
Yeah.
But they're like, I don't want to admit that. Oh,
Apparently, there's a meteor shower that begins tonight.
which one?
It's at Aquarius. No, the
Usually, that's
Perseids
not a
are
very
the-
big one.
The Perseids are the big one.
That's generally a pretty good size.
Yeah.
And the Leonids are also.
Goes to show how many asteroids there are. Just hovering out there that every year we can predict when we're gonna see some.
Well, those are comets.
But
Comets, I think, not asteroids.
well, they're meteorites,
I think they're comets.
meteor showers.